So as I stated at the end of last video, I'm super excited to share with you what happened on my Poshmark this past weekend. It was a very motivating, exhilarating, and overall exciting time for me as a beginner Poshmarker. So let's start where it begins and ends, and that is in my Poshmark closet. As we're looking through here, you can see I'm up to 49 listings in total. Have to get to 65 to become a Posh ambassador. 1,600 followers. We're growing slowly but surely. But if you look and scroll down, you can see I got some items sold. In total this weekend, I sold 4 items after I released that video on this Badger sweatshirt here. So let's go through now and look through the items I sold and talk about them a little bit. So as you can see, got this listed, the Badger sweatshirt that I mentioned in last video. From there, I sold my new with tags item that I was experimenting with. And this was something where I got an offer and then I negotiated back and forth with the person. We nickeled and dimed a bit to say it ended up being really small negotiations, but eventually we agreed on a price and got this out the door and shipped actually to the post office on Friday after I released the video. So for that period of time, my time for shipping was at 0.8 days, and what you need for being a Posh ambassador is an average of 3 days. So we're keeping on track there. Moving on from that, not that post, oopsies. There we go. Saturday morning, I led things off by selling this motorcycle jacket, and this was something that was good because I was actually going to end up listing this on eBay since I didn't necessarily think it would end up selling on Poshmark, but what do you know, it did. Same thing, got an offer, didn't really negotiate because it was a fair price in my eyes, and accepted it, got it shipped out, packed in this little box, and off it went. And from there, I got an offer. Actually, no offers on this one. This was the Catalina Windbreaker. I really like this. It was embroidered, and it was cool, retro, vintage style. But anyways, that just popped up as I was casually sharing. So both these orders actually happened when I was on a little bit of a road trip. It was a long drive, 2.5 hours, and I was casually just sharing on my phone, which is funny because usually I'm always the one driving, but this time my girlfriend decided to drive, and I decided, well, I can just putz around and not pay attention to her driving so I don't make any shrewd backseat driving comments, because I am guilty of that, unfortunately. But since I was just casually sharing on a Saturday morning, these two things got sold. Awesome. Lastly, this Ralph Lauren t-shirt went out today, as in Monday, because I filmed the videos the day before they actually post. Makes sense. But I still count this because it was earlier in the morning. Someone made me a fair offer on this, got it out the door, and this was encouraging because I have a lot of these Ralph Lauren t-shirts left, which leads me to my next point, where I'll actually be advertising that I'm going to be doing 3 for $25 on these shirts. Most of them are size medium, so if you're interested, check out my closet, link in the description below. But this concludes my exciting weekend / weekday, I guess. For Poshmark sales, it was really encouraging to see things start ramping up, especially with the closet, and then the channel is getting more and more traction, so thank you for those who have been supporting me consistently and dropping likes on all the videos, and the one person that keeps on commenting, which I know really well, thank you, Isabel, but I hope to see things grow in the future. So with that being said, the next video, which you don't want to miss, so click that subscribe button, is going to be on how I'm proposing to utilize Poshmark data that I'll be generating myself to actually increase my sales. So it'll be a little interesting. I haven't really shared this, but I do have a background in using spreadsheets and Excel for my current position at an insurance company. So I'm going to tie in some of those skills to see how I can use data that I collect from my sales to help increase the chances of me getting sales in the future. So be looking out for that one tomorrow. But with that being said, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.